Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You can be lying down. You can even be sitting in a chair. It matters not. Just find something that you can sit comfortably for the next 20 minutes for this meditation. We also open our eyes during this meditation. We're keeping everything open, not closing anything off. But of course, if you've learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just drop them down away from the screen. We look at them far too much anyway. And just kind of glance lightly at the ground or the desk or whatever it is that is below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurry and buzzed. We just have a nice, light, clear gaze directed downward. You're in a nice seated position. Your eyes are open and down. Just settle here in this moment. Allow the body to relax all by itself. There's nothing you really need to do here. Just breathe, look, and be right now. Leave alone all the things you have to do today, all the hurdles you have to jump, and let go of everything you've ever done. Come to this moment as if you were just now born and you know nothing at all about where you came from. Everything is completely new. And notice if you have some sort of expectation about what we're doing here. Maybe you think meditation helps you clear the mind. It's something spiritual, whatever. And just let go of all expectations. We're not looking for a special experience. We're just sitting here. We're sitting here and not controlling anything. And don't worry if you think you're not doing it right, or you don't think it's working, or whatever it is. Leave all that alone too. Give yourself full and complete permission to just sit here for no reason at all. Just relax and enjoy what is. And if you're normal, you'll notice how your attention is jumping around. You'll be paying attention to the moment as it is, but then you'll start thinking about how to do it, or whether you're doing it right, or planning your dinner, or whatever. You start getting lost in thought. And your attention kind of oscillates between your forehead, behind your forehead, where your thoughts come from, and then back into the present moment. And of course, a useful tool to train this attention to remain here and now is to begin by bringing our attention to something that only happens now, but easy to pay attention to. And that is the coming and going of breathing. So instead of having your attention situated up near the forehead, just move this view down into the lower belly, below the belly button. Notice how this area expands as the breath comes in, and it contracts as the breath departs. Stay here. Watch it carefully. And I'm probably catching you thinking right now, planning something or thinking about meditation. Just return to the breath in the lower belly. And again, you may be thinking, just return to breathing. We're not pushing our thoughts away. We're not ignoring them either. Instead, allow your thoughts to come and go as they please. Just don't give them your full attention. Have your attention remain with breathing. Let the thoughts come. They don't touch you. Come back. Come back to breathing below the navel. Return. Return to the breath. Do this as effortlessly as you possibly can. Just notice what is and completely release control. Are you thinking? You planning something? Remembering something? Now, instead of returning to the breath here, inquire into what it is exactly that gets lost in thought. What gets lost in thought then returns to breathing? What is that? Don't listen to the mind when it says, well, it's obviously me. Those are words. Where is the center which gets lost in thought, then returns to breathing? Don't think about this. Instead, use the same muscle you used to find the breath. Use that same muscle to find you. Look carefully. Wake up. What was thinking? What are these thoughts talking to? What notices thinking? If you don't understand, stay there and rest. Okay, you can look at the screen. A lot of people get confused, especially when the instruction is to look for what's looking. What is it that gets lost in thought, then comes back to breathing? What is that? Now, the truth is that immediately, and especially if you're new to this is completely confusing and it makes no sense. Like, obviously it's me. What are you talking about? Yeah. But if you're not have sufficient practice in mindfulness, letting go of thinking, then that answer is just so obvious. Well, it's me. And you don't notice that, well, it's me is just a thought in your head. Well, it's me. Well, it's me. Obviously, that's me thinking. And what I'm asking you to pay attention to is the space between those thoughts. It's me. Thinking is talking to me. But then there's a space. There's it's space, me space. What is in the spaces between thoughts? See, it happens before you think about it. So when we turn the view, where, this view that came down from the head, and here's the breath. Now, where's the attention? Where? Turn it. What sits here? She doesn't like that. What sits here? What sees this? It's not a thought thing. It's an attention thing. So then when you look, your thoughts can't go there. They just come and they're like, okay, let me go look for myself. Oh, duh. Can't go there. Right here. There's no coming, there's no going. There's no God, there's no Buddha, no male, female, time, space. Nothing. So this is the practice. As we suffer believing we're a separate thing, it's all thinking. It's like trying to grasp space. When you try to look for myself, what am I? You can't grasp space. You can't grasp the space in this room. It's just in the same way you can't find what you really are. You can't think about it because it's not thinking. It's before thinking arises. I hope this wasn't too spooky for you. It's not. It's the consciousness you had as a baby. It's really what this cat has too. Same thing. And thank you for showing up today. And remember, you can always ask questions in the comments below. I answer all questions. I'll see you tomorrow.